There's just so much respect in this server. Every single player must be feared, must be careful. Spirit do that so slowly, so cautiously, tracking him down in the 2v1. No one willing to swing out on their own. Look at the sweat on Sonic's forehead. This one's getting scary now for Falcons. A key gun round shut out by a little pocket play, pushing through that B main smoke, puts Spirit in the 5v3, and they convert despite m0NESY's best efforts. And so 4 rounds in a row since Spirit found guns on this CT side of Anubis. This was meant to be the magic for Falcons, coming through with this punish pick. A map that Donk himself has said he doesn't like. He's called it random. Right now, Spirit, slow and steady, are just 3 rounds away from stealing it away. Pistols now for Falcons. Do we get any explosive rounds in this game, or is it all cat and mouse?
Nico was trying to beckon them into a fight, hoping he could find something with the Deagle early. When that's not provided, you know, you just got to leave this to your sight here. Team Spirit playing very reserved here. Know they're only up against the pistols. Again, going to attempt this boost in the mid round. There's no one here for m0NESY to find on this Deagle. Everywhere the Falcons have looked, Spirit have stayed out of their crosshairs. They've remained elusive. Is that about to change as Tania skirts out towards mid?
Just went for a clear and then leaves. And that puts him in the right place.
3 over towards B for Team Spirit. Another correct gamble, but that's one hell of an opening. Kiyasuke's Deagle delivering one. Tania comes barreling through, trying to offer up assistance, but they've spotted him. They beeline right for him. Pick up on Magix. Tania needs something. Can't regain control. So this fleet of entries provided by Kiyasuke puts the Falcons back in a fighting position. Celtics and Shiro still looking interested. How committed can they really get to this? The odds so overwhelmingly against them as they brace for this retake. There's that swing, and this decides it. Everyone peeks together. What a Kiyasuke's golden round to try and stop this spiraling out of control.
And it's onto Donk as well. What a cracking headshot from Kiyasuke to open up that B-bomb site. These are the 2 top T-side performers of this stage. Kiyasuke and Donk, phenoms in their own right. And Kiyasuke constantly chasing him. On that round overtakes him. Falcons are still in this game, winning their eco. Cheeky. Donk ready to trade Magix if things go awry. That molly traps Magix in position. Easy shot for Kiyasuke. Adjusts well. Blocks the door. Donk could not come through. Good deed. Unpunished. Falcons just sit back and relax. They shut the door again. Smoke down. You can't have this 4v4. You must sit in the disadvantage. Have been very commendable in these 4v5s.
They're changing their mind on the gamble.
This is nice. They've just recleared middle. They're going to go put their pieces in the right place. Still, you've got to fight your way out this round.
If you come up short, you're broke. Suddenly you hand Falcons back the lead. The stack is in the right place. And this round worth so much. Donk only good for one. Tania tries to make the round-saving play. Through these smokes, he'll get spammed out. And Shiro on the other end of the map has no part to play. Falcons with a breakthrough. K-Suke back-to-back openings to try and be the difference maker, and now a tie game.
Какой раунд, блядь?
And the wealth of talent is making the difference here for Falcons, right? In these moments, there's so many different players you can rely on. Nico comes out with 2 kills there. Monesi's had moments. K-Suke we just saw. And somehow Tessus is still top of the board, sneaking up there. Spirit, with the exception of a couple of multi-kills from Donk and Shiro, it's been a team game. It's been Magic's calls. It's been strong positions. Shiro does hold his orb. That's something here for Team Spirit, but Falcons have leveled the playing field.
And your worry now is that they've done more than that, right? Shiro has this AWP. Money isn't really there on anyone else to put much into this round. Gonna be a couple of pistols at most.
Не теряйте голову, 3 в 5 мы доиграем. Все, пацаны, круто. Продолжаем в том же темпе. Эмоции нас не поглощают. Это не наша карта, мы ебем их, пацаны.
Shiro trying to inspire. It's fight and talk. But can he walk the walk? He's the guy with the hero gun. He's the guy with the golden AWP. An aggressive line to try and start this round.
Do Falcons just walk in, though? Should be primed by a flash. Patience on this T side. Good grenades. And an aggressive flash set up here by Tania. So if Sontics wants to just jump it, he can. Off the back of Shiro's shots. Meanwhile, mid control for Falcons, and they're doing it late in the round when no one's here again. Just Donk moving in, but P250 armor's all he got to play for. Falcons have found nothing. Maybe this threat of middle is enough just to walk back towards B main. Leave a lurker and trust in your numbers. That smoke will keep Spirit guessing.
It's a nice idea for Karrigan, right? If you're anticipating an A-Wood lean, if you're anticipating a stack out towards this side of the map, that draws all the attention over the way, seeing that smoke down in Temple. And so this has been a game where Magic's had a bunch of fantastic calls, but here we get to see a bit of brilliance for Karrigan. That one smoke just misdirecting everything for Team Spirit.
They had no intention of using middle. It's just so late in the round. Spirit have to make the gamble. They go, surely, if they're blocking Temple, they're coming camera. But no one was entering middle there for Falcons. It was just a means to an end, an MTB bomb site. Team Spirit coming in to try and scramble some guns at the end of the round, look to inflict some damage. Shiro needs to keep his AWP. Otherwise, anyone else, free range, send him in. I think Spirit letting Falcons sable their guns here might come back to haunt them later in this game.
It really could. I mean, look at the money. It's already in a problematic spot, right? You got K-Suke, Karrigan, both at 5+ grand.
I'm not breaking.
That's going to tick on up now. And as you get later into this game, the idea that your opponent becomes unbreakable, that is a terrifying feat.
They just really didn't have a lot of money. They felt like they needed that armor to buy up full in this round, right? We had 4 players with Kevlar. So Spirit, in order to get rifles and full nades, that is the decision they have to make. They're going to keep those SMGs, keep some for later. Shiro keeps his AWP. But make no mistake, this is a must-win round for Team Spirit, or Falcons will pocket their map pick. I like that we also heard Shiro just talk in that timeout, you know, say, look, it's not our map pick, and acknowledgement that this one was never meant to be easy. You're relying on your home ground of Mirage and Dust 2 in the decider. But wouldn't it be nice just to make a game quick and easy for once? It's something Spirit haven't experienced here in Cologne. Not since that second stage. It has been a grind. Every game going the distance. Spirit really want this first engagement in middle. 2 SMGs are there. Falcons giving them nothing. So reblock comes in, Spirit reposition. Go for yet another gamble.
Shiro with a very well-timed clear right as Nico left that position. And now Donk starts to walk on through, hot on the heels of an A play with a backstab. See this util come down in mid. You know that Spirit are going to be
Oi,
that's one hell of a catch for Nico. Line up for Tanir. Zontix hopes he can save a bit of face here. That's a massive double. Will it be enough? m4CK stabbed as Magix comes flying in from nowhere and Nico
Nice,
dead.
бля.
Team Spirit
Nice, бля, Zontix, nice.
go down easy.
It looks so good for Falcons, but I will say those SMGs actually do Spirit more good than harm. They get a lot of damage on that connector. Tanir able to just spam them down, making them soft and easy for Zontix body shots, and Magix jumping the corner. Well, that's Magix all over. Spirit survive. Said it a second ago, they're not going to break Falcons in this regulation. There will be back-to-back buys coming in. But that has kept Spirit in this first map. And they do it again without Donk, without Shiro. The evolution of the team in Spirit is clear.
I mean, you see the trust they have in each other in these moments, right? It's something that had to get forged on this grind of a run that you talk about. They do this all without a coach, without some veteran, long-standing, still behind the team with them. And so you've got to learn to trust the guy sitting next to you.
Like the idea of just walking down mid here for Falcons, right? It's been a chasm on both halves. No team has really played consistently towards the doors. That smoke comes in. Falcons do want to call its bluff. They are onto something. Nade will do damage, but Tanir could just get peeked here in camera. He's got to give it up. Not sure if he got that spot. They're shuffling away. Falcons are getting closer.
Nice play.
Tanir keeps this round alive.
Nice clear.
Double for Tanir before the trade, but that's bomb in middle, and m4CK can't lose it.
Magic's doing what he so often does. The moment this info comes through, he instantly gets aggressive.
Carrigan.
And he's just going to play for the space. This is such a smart move from Magix. Doesn't commit to the flank, doesn't commit to the backstab. The longer he waits, they're going to come to him.
Fucking idiot.
No way.
It's a hell of a time to find your 6th kill. We are 23 rounds deep. Carrigan has just put them back into 3-on-3.
Donk еще живой, Donk еще живой.
The question Spirit are asking themselves. They've gambled over towards B.
Это важнейший раунд. Ooh! Nice.
That would have been an empty A bomb site, but now Zontix gets to fall back, long this one out, try and play for the round.
Donk and Shiro nowhere to be seen, no moves being made. m4CK starts to peek.
Nice, блядь. Nice,
Connector finds that kill. 3v2, Zontix on his own.
It's Nico and Carrigan. The shock reunion trying to see through that 12th round for the Falcons. And they've got the full might of Team Spirit to go against. Carrigan, they're coming through right behind him. Going to get himself into a position out here towards heaven. Nico waiting back there in main. He's not planted for him. So he's got to be pretty active here. Has to be involved as they look for this cross. Nico can't chain them together. And so it's handed off to Carrigan in this clutch. Oh, this would be a time to find his footing on this stage. Been so quiet, so
Nice.
shut down by Shiro.
Nice, Shiro.
Nail biter of a defuse, but Spirit just get it.
Nice.
Lined them up, round to go. Shiro delivers in his clutch. And Spirit now with the chance to close on Falcons map pick.
Well, this would throw the whole series into jeopardy. This would flip it upside down. This would put Spirit heavy weight, heavy favor for that defending title. Carrigan did so much, but he even got Shiro off the bomb and re-swings in the 1v1. You'd think he wouldn't fall for it. Shiro stunning shots. And Team Spirit take map point first. You don't break Falcons easy. They have more money. They have another buy. Do they have an overtime in store?
Can't ignore the difference m4CK could have made on that AWP if even
Spirit,
one of those shots
пожалуйста.
had connected. He's
Выиграйте
got one
этот
more
раунд.
chance to put that orb to work. This guy's meant to be your secret weapon.
I mean, Donk has been avoided in this game, right? Here he sits on this B side, surrounded by Falcons. That entry from Nico could change their tune. They start to pull back a bit. Karrigan checks mid, but m0NESY still moves forward, looking for his pick. Donk waits, unwavered in his position. Falcons coming in.
Magic's facing first, right into that orb. Donk TeSeS comes through with the opening. And 2 kills away from overtime. Falcons breathe a little easier. Shiro trying to make a hero play, comes through that smoke, but doesn't leave an impression. And Tania coming to terms with it. Surely this is not his round. Falcons doing more than enough. Looking to salvage an overtime. And after a string of misses from m0NESY, boy, does he rise to the occasion in round 24.
Falcons say you can't get rid of us that easy into overtime. They limp their way there. That was getting scary and hairy down the stretch, but into bonus play. And isn't it just where Karrigan does his best work? So let's see what Falcons can do. Starting off on the T side again, they keep the good times rolling. Team Spirit get tested on an underplayed map. Donk throws himself into the water, and they don't know where to look. Double-handed dink. m0NESY still found 2. How has he done that?
I mean, he's so wounded, 10 points of health, but look at TeSeS go, look at the room he's taken. And he's saying to m0NESY, look, I'm gonna hold the fort as long as I physically can. Bring that bomb over right now. m0NESY is to be careful and considered every step of the way, a shot away from certain death. Full belt of util as he makes his way over. Even the chance now to use Spirit's own util against them down here in the connector. Spam for Zontix would be huge. Does he want to give away his position? Break on this smoke. m0NESY's always hungry to try and force a fight.
So low.
But that bomb's got to go down. They're expecting a reaction. There's no move yet for Spirit. With each second they waste, Tania closes in on this backstab. They don't know about him in main. He's got the full element of surprise. Zontix drawing so much attention, it falls down to TeSeS now to try and save this. Tania! And the last thing he sees, that AK in TeSeS' hand, firing off for the first in overtime.
I can't believe Zontix goes there. He absolutely sells Tania down the river. That was a perfectly played slow 2v2. Tania gets there in time. Zontix swings out backside, giving away that kill. And TeSeS, what a heroic play coming out through B main there. Talking about the difficulty of trying to be stable, to take risks, but to also just be a safe pair of hands. Towing a very fine line. But TeSeS finds the space, makes the play, and wins the round for the Falcons. He is head held high, 22 kills alongside m0NESY.
TeSeS has just been having a monster major, right? Some of these games where he's just stood tall and delivered. It's the type of output you expect from a star. Maybe a bit of a pace change here for the Falcons. This one coming in quick.
First time all game.
These have been very drawn out rounds, and so now in OT, a round to the good. They feel like they can swap the pace up. Nico shooting ghosts. And that gives up his position. Just ease back into this 5v5. Nico hoping to make a move. Decisive with the first, lives to tell the tale, but not for long. It's Karrigan on that spray. Left to Shiro.
Can't lose your all.
Times are wasting. Money on the line. It's around. He feels like he can't attempt. A clutch player, sure, but if you give that AWP away, it's not coming back. Falcons back-to-back rounds in OT, and Spirit are broke.
Well, that's a frustrating one. Shiro knows he has to save that AWP. I can't believe he's going for it as well. That is the pressure of this moment in this overtime. They are full broke for this last round. 2 MP9s, 3 M4s. Desperate times now for Team Spirit as Falcons surge ahead. Spirit had their chance to close this map. But Falcons grabbing back control. And m0NESY, you can remember his misses, but he's hit some spectacular shots to save Falcons in these rounds. Magic's up close. We saw MP9's got them through before. He's going to have to do it again. Donk Danger. Caught by m4CK. Magics can't save ya.
One more man here is Shiro, but how much can he really resist this? They're all around him. This SMG put in a box. Rotates start to arrive. More hero plays might be required. Tanir gonna struggle for one back on this dark flank. Falcons far from comfortable. This one doesn't even feel like you're gonna get that bomb down. It's gonna come in with these fights. That's what it comes down to. NiKo will deliver his. Attention now, as it's NiKo and m4CK 2v2. This was the duo, the signing that was supposed to elevate the Falcons. Ended up needing a bit more help. But these were the two that were meant to battle against Rops and ZywOo, Shiro and Donk. These big duos in the top squads. And they have outmaneuvered Team Spirit. They've got them doubting. They've made them second guess. Open bomb site, open bomb plant. And Falcons with all the time in the world to get comfortable.
Penny drops there for Falcons. They have an entirely open bomb site. There is no kit in play for Spirit. They're going to have to find one. They threw themselves around corners to get into this 2v2, but you have those star players of the Falcons in this late round situation. You wouldn't want anyone else. Nice shot from m4CK. Gonna swap off to the rifle. Tanir playing very late on this flank. NiKo holds it, the line, locks it down with a clinical headshot. Tanir, no health, no time, no chance. This is a flawless half in overtime from the Falcons.
The calm they feel in that 2v2 when you look up and see who's left to pull through for you.
And it has felt like that all game long, right? We've had some of the high-performing Falcons players in these late clutches. For Spirit, it's been Tanir, it's been Zontix, it's at times been Magics. You've obviously not had Donk in these clutches. You rarely do. But Spirit can't match that output here in overtime. Whoa, NiKo. Guy's got moves.
3 opportunities to close on your map pick. Carrigan bringing out a classic, the Org, in their first of 3.
Had a quiet game, also had a couple of massive multi-kills. Not here to frag, here to lead, here to get Falcons to a final, here to lift a trophy. And round by round, that's feeling more realistic. Team Spirit just have to sit in it, needing a flawless half on this T side. It starts with an A attack.
Magic's late mid-lurk, gonna spring to life now. m4CK dead after 1. It's Donk keeping the advantage, belonging to Spirit. Hasn't been left alive in a lot of these late rounds. You said that earlier, but here, no trade on Donk. He will be a problem to deal with later in this retake. Magic still causing chaos. Finally dealt with, but it doesn't leave you in much of a fighting position. Flashes are good. Shiro conceals himself, tries to hide away, has no say in the matter, but this is where you've got to deal with Donk. His Tessa's up for the job, doesn't
Donk.
like it.
Nice.
Despicable time to kill for Donk. He doesn't even get a second to react. Nobody does. See ahead behind the site. Yours is off. Donk double on that entry and stops the clutch in its tracks. A much needed round win to keep Spirit in this. And a game lacking of timeouts, because it has been neck and neck the entire way.
Да, еще один раунд, пожалуйста, спириты. Давайте, один раунд, и у них не будет денег. Давайте, ребят.
Look to not fumble their 3-round advantage.
There's been a real variety in this Spirit T side, but I think one of the main consistencies has been these Magic's mid-lurks. They were game-defining, it felt like, in that original T-side campaign. Even now, his double out towards mid, helping to turn the tide in that post-plant, stopping Falcons from amassing the retake fast enough. Wonder if they want to try and stick someone on him.
Just so much space getting taken every single round, and you know Falcons every now and then would throw a double mid setup, would go for a fight, would put some pressure, some presence, but Magic has never been caught by it.
А тут только этот Донки и Широ.
For any mid control. Early volley of util. Trading that out.
Бля, Монос, это страшно, реально, бля.
This time they don't leave mid open. They always have a player with eyes on it.
Yeah, Odyssey has absolutely been the better AWPer in this map. Shiro has done more with rifles, I feel, than his AWP, and has definitely cooled off in these recent few rounds. Now would be a time to change that as he holds for the same. This mid fight with the AWP not being given away. Magix takes that space again. Pressure on this B bomb site. Keep Falcons flustered. They throw their util. Spirit get that con control. They're about to dart in.
Open up for Kiyasuke. Why not make it a double? One back for Tanir, but they're fighting a losing battle here as they go into the stack. Shiro has reclaimed one on the other side of the map.
But there's more where that came from.
You're going to try and long this out. You realized you were walking right in to the talons of the Falcons.
Давайте, бля, походу вы проиграли.
So they try and change direction. Tanir and Shiro. The last hopes to keep this game alive.
My goodness, he's gonna get
Nice, блядь, nice, блядь. Shiro, nice.
Stutter step, hits that shot, bomb's gonna go down. Spirit able to stabilize in this post plant. Don't tell me Shiro's gonna do it all. They boost up one for the flank, but Karrigan's still gonna come in through the water, so this should be a free shot for Shiro.
Nice, nice, Shiro.
No doubt, no time.
Oh, they've misread it. They've completely misread it. They're in the open.
Oh my god, they don't know!
Широ, давай, блядь, молодец, на.
That almost goes very, very wrong. Team Spirit with a misunderstanding, and Shiro saves them again. We just said he was quiet in these last few rounds. Well, that is one hell of a way to make yourself known. 2 versus 4. Shiro finds every single frag. And the game-saving flick off the AWP keeps Spirit 1 round from another overtime. Falcons have nothing to show for it. They bring speed to this round. Nico drops in quick.
This was how Donk opened their CT half in this OT aggression. For Shiro holding
Nice, бля. Nice, Shiro, nice.
Set a foot wrong, still riding the high. His big round in the one prior.
He's dinked. Did he leave an AWP for later?
Да, у них бая нету, ребят. Просто выиграйте этот раунд. Все.
Eyeing up a run back into another overtime. That's been Spirit's whole thing across these playoffs. Well, I think we're going to go A. There's a B stack right now for the Falcons. And I don't think they're changing their minds here. The walk back, eyeing up this A bomb site. Tessa's starting to feel the pressure as the mollies rain in. The full onslaught of util. One from his deagle. Can't find any more.
Зачем дом?
Plant here, left to a retake, a man down. That's a crazy shot for Karrigan. Surely that kill isn't the one that gives you an edge. There's the backstab for Kiyasuke. Zontic's clutch required. If Spirit want to complete this, and they've got him trapped, they've got him boxed in. Zontic shut down. Kiyasuke with a massive clutch to save the Falcons on their map pick. Their rookie, their star, so much faith in him. As time and time again, he delivers.
It is said, a trophy tells the story of its era. This is our history. Katowice, chrome, classic, inspiring. And then, of course, you have the postmodern era. Blast Paris Major 2023. Hideous. And so,
Congratulations on that one. Thank you so much, guys. Pleasure for me here. Big experience, so many emotions before the match. You know, we do all those interviews. When we're doing media set.
Nafisa 500 retsep olayotganlarga qanday tavsiya berasiz? Men bunaqa retseptlarni olishni tavsiya qilmayman. Chunki arzon retsept. Nafisa 500 ml.
Выехали искать кисло-сладкого, кем бы он ни был, во-первых, наш земляк, брат, сам. Сейчас взаимодействуем все наши друзья, СНГшники, отправили по всем чатам, там барлығын жер қойдық, спрашиваем, да, пограничников, қандай латиф.
Let's move out. Come on, chop, chop. Counter-terrorists win. Flashbang. Counter-terrorists win. Staying here. Let's show them who we are. Throwing smoke. Grenade out. Counter-terrorists win.
You cheating? Why you cheating?
What?
Why you cheating?
Sitting?
No, cheating. Why?
Блять, на русском скажи что-нибудь.
You cheating.
На русском скажи.
I can't understand you.
Counter-terrorists win.
I too don't understand you, bro.
I'll say, why you cheating?
Where is sitting?
Cheat. cheat.
You cheating?
No, you.
Laying down smoke.
No.
Yes, you. Why,
I'm not-
dude? Why?
I'm not
Yes,
cheating,
sir.
bro.
Yes, you cheat. Why?
No, I'm not cheating, bro.
Yes, you cheat.
I play like a man, bro.
Ah, you're not cheating. I know.
Grenade out. Throwing flashbang.
Check here. Go.
What? Your microphone's so bad, bro.
Why, dude? Why?
Я твой рот
Check here,
ебал,
check.
бля. Чё ты с ним говоришь, бля?
Go check, go.
Ah, check together?
No, go. Coming.
You cheating, bro.
Right on. You're right on.
Me? Why?
Yeah.
No. How I can cheat? Check my account.
And check my account, bro.
Watch out. These
Oh,
snipers
okay.
are better than us.
Nobody
Don't
cheating.
flashbang.
You cheating, yeah. Really, you cheating. What the fuck?
What? I'm not cheating.
Ah, we're getting stuck right into them.
How I cheating? There, proof. I need proof for I am cheating. Why? Why you think
Let's
that?
give it to them, boys. Throwing smoke. Grenade. All right.
Nice. Oh, nice one. Yeah, okay.
Grenade.
What the fuck are you doing, bro?
Nice.
Just play like a man, bro. What are you doing?
I'm not cheating.
Let's go.
Check my face level.
Where are you from?
I'm from Azerbaijan.
Azerbaycan. Götüne sikeyim seni ha.
No, we're talking. Now we fight.
Ждала.
Yes, play. Oh, you cheating. Whoa. Why you cheating? Whoa, cheating. Yes, you cheating.
Gevşek.
And close your attack. Dude, you want to see something?
Yeah.
Forward.
Gijdilah. Cheat yapıyorsun. Gijdilah.
Yapmıyorum.
Fucking idiot.
We have our revenge.
Görüşürüz. Gijdilah.
We, the DHL Esports Logistics Division.
The pounding heart of esports beats louder here at Katowice. double peek. He's getting his shot. Unbelievable! Something special to throw this Deagle, and that's exactly what happens. Katowice! We are back!
"24 teams came to Krakow, only 6 remain.
So let's test the acoustics.
Let's roll. Right, lads. We're on. Let's move out.
Оу, help me.
Окей. Что, я думаешь, не поймешь, что ты русский?
Не, бля, я думал, ты не русский. Ебать! Сзади идет.
Нормально сейчас.
Угу.
Сейчас лоха врублю.
Remember, this is bandit country. Shoot everything that moves.
Блять, твою мать. Ну, лол.
А ты где? Бля, убили уже. Сколько ты нанес ему?
85.
Надо было 100. Давай спрячем. Спрячем.
Спрячемся?
Да.
Не. Давай, я буду пушить, ты спрячешься.
Laying down smoke.
Он под балконом. Что ты хочешь?
Let's go. Smoke. Grenade.
Он завязал в этот, в апсы забежал.
А, бля.
Пидорас. Пидорас, блядь. Убежал. Ебать пидорасина. Жди его тут, короче. Пидорас.
Да не, он вышел уже. Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой.
Он пидорас. Я тебе говорю, он пидорас. Я же говорю, он пидорасина ебаная.
Сорян.
They're gonna wish they were never born. Throwing smoke. Throwing a grenade. Grenade out. Throwing fire. Laying down smoke.
Он на псы убежал, если что. И он, смотри, он знает. Он, сука, знает, где я.
Ебать.
Не, это по-любому софт.
Ну так репорт кинь ему.
Не-не-не, он софтом бегает. Вдвоем давай. Кушаем его. Он знает, что мы вдвоем, пидорас.
Ебать.
Вот как с таким стреляться? 57, да. Да не, я не верю, это софт.
У тебя какое звание?
Калаш.
Так у меня тоже. Думаешь, в этих званиях есть читы?
У них нет звания, видишь?
Так нам это не видно. Давай,
Они вот так вот не могут.
Давай просто сядем тогда.
Как, блядь, как я тебе сяду, если этот долбоеб видит меня? Этот видит. Долбоеб же видит тебя. Бля, он же видит, пидорас. Пидорас, бля. Ну, он пидорас! Нет, сам понимаешь, что они пидорас? Ну, они сами. Я не верю, что они вот так вот играли, но... Конечно, конечно.
Ебать, да. Да. Найс.
Не, пошли нахуй! Смотри, инфы нету, блядь, а тебя уже знают, где ты. Давай, делаешь. Щитом у него будет, короче, ППшка. раз, блядь. Мамку ебал. Справа чекай. Слышал? Блядь, делаешь.
Бля.
Долбоёб! Ха, я говорю, это пизда, это долбоёб. Кинь репорт.
Да я кинул уже.
Бля, ебать, не странно. Я бы так не смог сам. Бля, по-любому малой сидит какой-то школодяра, блядь. Нет, не пик. А я ему 50 дал, ты его не убил даже? Сколько ты дал вообще?
0.
We will make them regret this day.
Там Мавик. Алло. Иди на через отцы. Ну, блядь, ну я не могу! Пиздаун читер, нахуй. Это пиздец.
Ладно, удачи.
Давай, брат, пока.
His contact. Nico comes through that con smoke. It is a fearless Falcons play again. And finally, Spirit call a pause for the first time in this semi-final, feeling the pressure.
This is a sign that they're recognizing there's a bit of tension right now within the team. You've seen Spirit be very sparing with the pauses, what with them not having a coach. Donk doing a lot of the talking. Not being immune to tilt. Saw that in the 9Z game, a stressful one, matched with the interview from Magix at the end of it. An emotional match that took a real toll on this squad. Even at the end of that G2 match, you heard that, if it weren't for the protracted tech pause, giving them some time to kind of dial back in, they were getting in their heads, they were getting frustrated. They've not been above that on this major run.
It happens, but can you use it in your favor? Can you weaponize it? Or does it just knock you out of the game? Can Spirit keep their focus in what is feeling like a very shaky match? Falcons staying calm. 3-round lead. AK saved, Donk Deagle searching B, but nothing given over. And lucky for him, because m4CK is on this line, so it's going to have to be an execute here for Spirit to make it work. Smoke to cut this line off. m4CK already moving back to the other side of the map. It's far too quiet. Spirit are in no hurry. Honestly, surprising to not see Donk get that AK-47 off of the save. That's something that Spirit have always done, right? Whether it's called or just assumed. And there it is. It was a matter of time. Give yourself your best possible chance to win.
Well, look, we've been crediting Karrigan with some good B-holds to get this one going, but in this round, m4CK is not close by to offer up support. Karrigan still delivering that opener. Now m4CK arrives, and Karrigan's the only piece that's holding on. Trying to buy time for his teammates. What if he doesn't need them? Karrigan on for the ace. Cut down one shy of it, but to say he's done enough is an understatement. Soak it in, because that's not an everyday thing for this guy. What does this mean for this series? If Karrigan's having rounds like that to start Mirage.
I mean, he's snapping Donk on that B hit, making it look like it's nothing. Clinical shots from Karrigan, you know how much he wants this, willing to depart phase mid-season just to keep up a major streak. Just to get back in another playoff, just to fight for the final. that we so often see Carrigan in. 4 CS2 majors, 3 grand finals featuring this man. Say what you want, you can't say he doesn't want it. And so no better time to show up than this second map, this sanctuary for Team Spirit on Mirage. And right now, it's no contest. Just worrying signs for Team Spirit across this series. Will they get better? Doesn't feel like they have that punch right now that we so often associate with the world's best rifler. 1 and 4 on Donk. 2 players yet to frag.
I think if you're a team as sharp as Spirit, you know, having Carrigan be the guy that's wrecking you right now is its own unique type of burn to the mental. In the eyes of a player like Donk, I'll put it bluntly, Carrigan's a bot. And yet here he is, you know, meant to be the guy bringing the tactical prowess. He is hitting hard. And that's only going to fire up the Falcons. Carrigan's best game at the major thus far, 15 kills. Did it twice, 1B Vitality, 1B G2. He's on track to have his best individual map of the major, and we're only 5 rounds in.
What's Dog got to say about that, huh? Quick kill, m0NESY trades. Nico in the connector, they come through the smoke. It's a mess. Zontics will keep this round alive. m0NESY has to move, aggressive, pushes down on the ramp. Tanir's tracking him, where's he gone? Can they figure it out? He missed that timing, m0NESY crouched.
This is so weird now. Tanir in behind enemy lines, but who gets the better of this timing? It's left a chance. m0NESY's about to cross his path and won't think to check it. So opener for Tanir.
Oh, they're going back. On that A site. Give Spirit the best possible chance to close out that round. Carrigan or not? Round, Carrigan or not? So Team Spirit, they don't wait forever. m0NESY might need a flick. Who peeks first? Ooh, it's Tessez into the orb they go. m0NESY holds a wrong line, and Tessez traded as well, so Spirit can cool off. Or they could just go right out ramp. They push this one through.
You get 2 entries like that, you might just look to play with a bit of pace. They're kind of hesitant with Shiro going back. But the rifles look to get stuck in, look to get committed. Carrigan the guy to try and fight first, and he's gonna best Donk again in the head-to-head.
What is happening?
Tanir wrestling one back, but in comes k0suke. And now him and Nico side by side, hoping to recover this man down. Round, it's handed off to k0suke.
Nice, Black. Nice, Spirit. Nice.
Magic's with the response.
All right, it's a captain's game, huh? Magic showing up with a massive kill over the stairs, spams a second, keeps Spirit alive in another very scary round, because Falcons are quick to rotate. They know what to fake, and they know what Spirit are going to commit of. Those 2 entries are too easy to say no to. Spirit reset the orb, they send it into A. Falcons now forcing back. Spirit have the chance to break them and really build into this game. A worrying start could dissipate.
So start to breathe a little easier, don't you? The idea that you can launch this into a level playing field if you win this round. Again, they're coming the way of Carrigan. Timed block, but it goes deep, and it feels like Tanir is more than willing to just walk right through that. So they're coming Carrigan's way. Rotations a long way out for the Falcons. Can Carrigan buy them any time? All bearing down upon him. He's going to catch Shiro, brings him down low. A little too much. As 4 players adorn that B site, Carrigan's got nowhere safe to hide. And a save called. Nico, m4CK, and Tessez just hoping to get out with these guns and armor. Team Spirit, bit by bit, start to enter the conversation again. Now they will have an AWP, an M4 to go up against in the next. And this is where the strong start from Carrigan, while it's nice, you want some of these superstars switching online soon.
Yeah, your biggest mistake would be to doubt Team Spirit at this point in the matchup. Just because they've had a slow start, they've looked a little shaky at times. Donk is well and truly warming in now. All the kills on this hunt.
Nice, rебят,
Nothing
nice.
left for Falcons. 2.5 in the bank. This is an eco. This is Spirit evening up. Falcons cannot afford to underestimate. I mean, do we remember Mao's last year? Took down the world #1, took down Team Vitality in the semi-finals. Went on to that grand final. Felt like they'd done the hard part, then Spirit hit harder.
Can this round get any more weird? Because Donk is out of the picture. Carrigan's even purchased up a Deagle. What with the hot hands he's coming to this game with. m4CK patrolling in the windows, given another. 5v3, only pistols for the Falcons, and they keep that lead. m4CK trying to get ahead of this, goes over to pad out this B site. Tessez aggression out through top mid, spots that bomb. Now they know it's late. m4CK's fantastic round brought to a close. And that bomb getting away from B. Now a moment of doubt, because Tania still holds the bomb site. They don't know where Nico's gotten to in all this downtime.
He's gonna help him out, go back abs, check under, clear this for him, make sure they can group up and trade the kill. Nico hears him running away. Does he know what that means? They recommit, they do it loud. Nico in position.
He's going to try and get himself tucked in right before this hit, and he gets there just in time. There's so much uncertainty in this. Now they know where Nico is, and they look to ice him out. Play that together, play to their strength in numbers.
All right, great to see Tania finding success in these late round situations. That is a massive 3K, a lot of thought behind it. Knows he has to push the boat out on his B fake. Does so well, it draws the bomb back in, and they hunt that final kill together. Very, very important round for Tania. We were getting shades of Falcons winning that full eco with just Eagles. Like they did yesterday on Dust 2, but not here, not now. Spirit saved themselves in a 2v4. Falcons could ride it off. They've got rifles and they're riding on them.
Need to try and stem the bleeding soon, right? This is a big streak for Team Spirit, warming into the T side. Heard even back on that first map, they were prepared for this series to go the distance. They know they have what it takes on Mirage. So you don't want them feeling too comfortable. You don't want anything feeling too certain. Walk down through mid. Donk and Magic's playing it together. And Magic's actually sent out first. Donk looking for trades, but it's a Nico backstab that's well timed. Donk just can't find any peace at the start of Mirage. Now they look for the B hit. Carrigan, m4CK, this time side by side in the bomb site. Carrigan's gone right away. m4CK burning, silenced by Tania. And rotate starts to arrive, but this is starting to feel like a losing battle. Break on the smoke nets them nothing. And if you're not given a reason to go for this, if you're not given a reason to believe, you might have to write it off. Nico goes looking for his entry. Magic's floating around up close. Footsteps heard. Nico with the trade, but it's not the invitation they were hoping for. Him and m4CK 2v3, and a round they've got to reconsider. Team Spirit keep the streak going. 5 in a row.
Absolute form flip on the day as well. We have Tania absolutely carrying Spirit through these rounds, while Donk is just dead after nothing. Spam through this smoke by Nico. He didn't even get a chance to play this round, and Tania finds Nico at the end as well. Triple kill, 12 and 5. Tania standing tall in this high impact game. Winning round after round for Team Spirit on the T side. They take the lead. Falcons use a second timeout.
And it's just wild to see, isn't it? I mean, this guy's been a real focal point for Team Spirit throughout the major run. Had some really rough games in there where he certainly looks a little uncomfortable. Now in the highest pressure moment, he is giving you a fantastic game. Spirit cannot afford to waste that.
Yeah, Yanko mentioned on the desk coming in, right? We saw Tania pushed off that long position when we hit one of the overtimes on Dust 2 yesterday. Donk said, look, this is mine now. I need to do it. You're not holding your position. We saw some sloppy holds from Tania. And so what a time to flip that on its head and stand tall. There is still time for Donk to get activated on this T side. Few more rounds in the face. Falcons just have what they saved. An AWP and some light upgrades as Spirit go for something standard, a set piece. M4CK getting lined up here for Team Spirit. Falcons playing close with 4 players.
That's an opening for m4CK. Been getting avoided here on this CT half, but with a hero orb comes heroic moves. Nico with another, why not make it the double? Knife pulled, takes the risk, takes the chance. Have they given Shiro an opportunity with that ballsy move out of m4CK?
Certainly giving him an orb. No better gun for the job.
Again closes in. Seeming determined to try and have more impact is the Falcons captain.
Shooter.
And so now the going gets tough for Nico. Health advantage, sure, but it's Shiro that's well on his way to that B-bomb site, and AWP in the post is weapon of choice. This is far from an easy round. Arriving quickly, and that might be what's needed. Nico gets there just in time.
Unscope, he cleared it. He thought he had it. Falcons get saved by m4CK and Nico. The 2 superstars do what they do best, and that is win you rounds. 2 from m4CK, triple from Nico, and an absolute shutdown here from the Falcons on a low economy round. So quick, almost too quick to unscope in that 1v1. Five-round streak broken here by Falcons on low eco. What can they make with it?
m4CK, 1 down range. Very much feeling inspired after that round prior. Been getting left out of the action, hasn't had a chance to play. This is Falcons trying to regain control over Mirage. And they do so by brawling, they do so by fighting, feeling that they've got the edge on Spirit in these heads-up engagements. Yasuke sitting back over towards the connector. Been a quiet start for this guy, and while m4CK and Nico have arrived, you're still waiting for him to get going. Other side of this smoke, there are a lot of crosshairs trained on this position. Magix leaves it to Chance. Chance is a fine thing indeed. He's out of there.
Can't hunt him down now. He has disappeared. Nico goes searching. He's at least going to clear mid, and that opens up a timing if he wants to take it. This is absolutely where Magix has gone, and so Falcons roll the dice. They opt to gamble. They trust in the flank from Nico, and m4CK moves into this site. No matter where Spirit go, they are running into a trap.
The moment you see that m4CK AWP, you know you've been rumbled. Nico's backstab might just beat them to it. There's the AWP firing off. Nico closing in. Nowhere left to hide for Spirit. Falcons take the lead.
What a beautiful move from Nico in the late round. It just walks it right down under. Perfect flank, perfect read, and Nico has had one hell of a game here in this semi-final. Searching for that one lost trophy, the one that always eluded him.
You know, we say captains set the culture within a team, and I think this is Carrigan all over. The idea that he really does keep his stars and he's not shy of them. In this Falcon squad, a hell of a lot of room to play. Something he's always done. In fact, at his lowest moments, it's been where he's actually assumed more control and had to kind of over-micromanage. When you're dealing with veterans of the game, like Nico, prodigies in m4CK and K-SV, and just captains players like Tess says, you've got a tremendous amount of faith in these individuals to make the right moves and react accordingly. That makes them very, very flexible indeed. Playing it forward. Awkward fight for him.
Shooting teammates.
Gives Nico a love tap back in the connector and dies after one. Round still hot, Spirit. A lot to play for here. Would love to split this half right down the middle.
He got us into overtime back on Anubis. Spirit searching for it. They're going to leave Zontix in a strong position. Still utilizing middle, coming up connected to Nia. Tessa's hiding out. Where has he gone? It's Nico who has to win these fights. Head on. Spirit coming through. Nico searching those kills, but they read it well. Don't discount the possibility behind that smoke. Carrigan might dive in front of the Molotov, but Shiro says not today. Tess says the only player remaining in this site, and they've got the spot as well. There is nowhere to hide as Shiro shoots him through default. m4CK, an impossibility in this 1v3.
Out through the window, but they're considering this, and with a miss from m4CK, Spirit hone in on this split half. Their major lifeline relies on a Mirage recovery. They go to the defense, their better half. A Spirit still in this thing.
first base. Here's a drag. He's going to hit the ground there. Oh, what a jumping double for Cole! What is going on right now? How does he do this? Cole is saving velocity with the on-play.
Well, yesterday was one of Counter-Strike's most chaotic days. Today, stories will be cemented here in the Cathedral of Counter-Strike, the Lanxess Arena, giving us two semi-finals. Furia already waiting for a BO5, and Falcons and Spirit surging for success. For Spirit, it's defending champions. For Falcons, it's reuniting of Nico and Karrigan, looking to do what they never could back in Boston. It's an even game. Safe to say, Spirit have woken up a bit, but Donk has still gone cold in this second map of Mirage.
Yeah, he has been a non-factor, never really given the room to play. The receiving end of all these spams, all the trickery out of the Falcons. An unlikely candidate sitting up top of the board. It's Karrigan helming that top spot. Nico there alongside him. The veterans performing on this all-important second map.
Donk has felt like a magnet for nades. Every HE thrown by Falcons landing on his head. It's now the time for him to change his fortune. Or is this just a bump in the road for Falcons on a glorious run to this grand final? Shiro rotates in. Donk is out of commission in this pistol. Falcons are lining up and execute.
Going into a stack, 3 strong here for Team Spirit. So you really hope this is enough. Falcons' flawless pistol track record in this series. Is that about to change? K.I.S.U.K. doesn't think so! 3 from him on the entries. Karrigan, lengthy fight up against Donk.
Nade.
Nade might just decide it. Down to this, a 1v1. And the 2 generational talents ready to go blow for blow. Nico's got experience. Donk has raw speed. Let's the silence do the talking. Nico now with the spot. A pistol round that shapes the momentum of this charge for the finals. Nico's got it!
He always did. It's a destined head-to-head for Nico. 9 times in a row did him and m4CK beat Donk. And while that only changed at the end of 2025, Nico is back on his BS. Looking to send Donk another rung down. These are 2 players going head-to-head on big event MVPs. Nico holds 9, Donk holds 8. Trying to challenge Nico. Trying to take it away here in Cologne.
And look at Donk at the end of that round. He cannot believe it. He had Nico looking the wrong way. These are not mistakes you see out of a former world #1.
Donk, I mean, has broken every rule, every record. The most consistent player we've ever seen in the few years we've been watching him. And to see a game like this is uncanny. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't compute. That could have been his way back into the match. MP7 out on shore side. They go spamming. Donk takes 1, but the entry still comes in. This B bomb site is under threat.
m4CK offers up a double there from Catwalk before he's dealt with. Hit coming in over towards B, and Karrigan just skirts on by with that bomb in tow. That was really the best chance for Spirit if they wanted to make something of this force buy. AK now retrieved for Tania, sitting top of the board for Team Spirit. A guy that's been at the focal point, blamed for a lot of the problems, blamed for a lot of the shortcomings. Had some very quiet games here, and the clutch is handed off to him. Can he make something of this? Spam out of Karrigan. He says, not today. Force buy shut down. And so Falcons off to a rip-roaring start in this second half.
Doesn't it feel like destiny? Doesn't it feel like it's all there for the taking? You're getting a Spirit on a shaky day. You're getting Donk dead after 1. And you have won every single pistol. You have converted every single pistol in this series. Have Falcons, something that plagued them at the dawn of this roster. It was comedic how poor they were. in what are supposed to be 50-50 rounds. Well, now they've won them all. Chasing that legacy. Nico is having none of it.
And when you talk about players with a point to prove at these majors, there is no better candidate than Nico. Hold on a second. Donk's Deagle. Can I give them a way out? Kiyasuke is getting spammed down low. It's handed off to Nico in this clutch. The right as you speak of the devil. He must have been Nico with one back. This was never supposed to be this close. They have demanded so much of Nico to start this second half, from a clutch in the pistol, now asked to do it again. This won't be some big bombastic finish. Nico's got to test his brain here, as this is a drawn-out 1v1. Saw him look comfortable to do so versus Donk, but this is Magic's the captain, the thinking man in Team Spirit. Footsteps heard, and that's all Magic's needs. But it's not the answer he was hoping for. Feels like now he's in the wrong position. Nico trying to fake him out. Rifle retrieved for Magic's, as this is a tense moment.
Nice.
Magic's finishes. Nico
Nice.
couldn't piece it together. And a smirk on his face, as Magic's knows that round can reignite the fires for Team Spirit.
Yeah, that gives them an opportunity here. That gives them a chance. That breaks the money fully of Falcons after their pistol win. Magix gets one up on the top performer in this map, and that has got to feel good with the rounds that Nico has delivered here for Falcons. Magic stabilizes the game. Donk to his dying breath, cheering every round, cheering every teammate that has kept him in this series, trying to buy enough time for him to come alive in this semi-final. And this is when the stress hits, because suddenly it's an uphill battle. Money broken, 2 AKs adorn the Falcon. Spirit have economic advantage.
Nobody have the util to go for a drawn-out round here. So how punchy do Falcons try and make this? They send one of their rifles out with Tessez over here towards A. Yasuke really trying to force this opening on the other end of the map, but he meets util head on. And that is an edge that Spirit will continue to have throughout this round. Putting all this pressure on early. Trying to draw as much as you can out of Team Spirit.
Trying to set up Donk. Cancel that. Double nays land on ramp. Falcons evading capture. Magix, I mean, of all players in the playoffs, he has the highest successful flashes coming into the playoffs. Knows what it takes to set his team up for success, but in this round, he is on his own. He's missed a jump twice now. He needs to hold his position. Falcons are coming in. They have no util to stop him. He has nothing to stop them. It's coming down to gunfights in this B site, 2v5.
Footsteps now heard, and they know that hit's on its way. Tessez sent in first, Nico dead. First set of openers going the way of Spirit, and they'll continue to do so as it's only Modesty left. Only has this 1v1 available for a little moment. These rotates are on their way, so he's looking for it as fast as he can. Modesty with big damage, but the rotates arrive. No clutch today.
You see how difficult it is to get out of B apartments when you don't have a speck of util. Even a default site smoke does nothing to stop Team Spirit. Full vision and full faith in their crossfire, holding that site very strong indeed. Falcons full broken. Spirit, the lead is up for grabs. Better take it while you can.
burn their timeouts very, very quickly, so going to use this as a chance just to talk things over, are the Falcons. There's a big task in front of them is Spirit. Thanks to that clutch from Magix, converting upon it. Now in a powerful position on this CT half.
Yeah, who knows what these next few rounds will hold, but if Spirit were to win this map with the game we got out of Donk, with the 4-kill first half, with the whiffed pistol 1v1, you would bank on him winning every single time. If Spirit actually win this map, what does that even say about this team? The fact that they can do it together, so little reliance on their star, shows the evolution of this squad that we've been seeing from time and time, with Magix in this role, with Zontix back in the server, with Shiro step up on all guns, and Tanir led them through this T side to get here with so many multi-kills. Team Spirit, this one should be easy.
Chance at a mow down for Magix. Ooh, ugly here for Zontix, but
good molly.
We'll stop that bomb plant, and that's really what the Falcons were looking for in this round. No worries here. Cleanup crew is in.
Calm.
Spirit back in the lead, but for how long?
That's the million-dollar question here. Maybe Falcons have the answer. Rifles come back out. m4CK's AWP will be delayed. The Falcons are still reeling from their third round of this half. Back to mid control. Zontix makes a move, Shiro rather makes a move into ladder. Zontix on the A side for a change. He's going to support Donk in the connector. Two-man hold, looking to fight together, but that molly pushes Shiro back. Donk is on his own. He wants more.
That's the most terrifying factor right now. The idea that Donk can start rolling in this series.
Шашлык, шашлык, шашлык.
The stars align for Shiro. And this starts to feel decidedly different to that first half. Full control with the rifles. Tessez and Nico not together here in this 2v5. Tessez trying to open a back door, but this bomb is dropped. This bomb is loose out in middle.
Irretrievable.
How interested even are you? Tessez, they're giving him a fight here. Zontix doesn't necessarily need to hang around and take this, but you know, if you get rid of him, round is dead. Nico still aggressing down through those lower tunnels, slowly closing in. But there's 30 seconds left in this round. You almost have to win it to the kills at this point. Nico, that's clean, but he can't follow up. Don gets the better of him. And Tessez was living on borrowed time throughout all of that round. 2 for Donk, collateral out of Shiro proves to be more than enough.
Yeah, you could see the way in, but info was power there for Spirit. They had such powerful positions, they didn't have to commit to fight. Even if Donk dies there in middle, Zontix knows he can stop them picking up that bomb from the window position. Spirit set up very well in that 4v2. Thank you, Shiro and Donk. Those two finding 4 and shutting down the round here for Team Spirits. Much needed. Puts Falcons back with pistols. Pop out the ramp smoke. Bit of pace here for the Falcons. Shiro stems the bleeding.
Closing in, but Shiro just keeping them at arm's length this entire time. Anyone that's made it close to the spawn is on the receiving end of this AWP. Nico Deagle will not save them, and with Tessez brushed aside, Spirit making moves towards a deciding map.
Donk's looking different. He's looking alive now, isn't he? These shots are connecting. He's converting a beautiful spray out in the open, trusting his aim. He's still got the confidence of the world's best rifler. And that can go a long way with skills like this. 11-8, quite the streak amassing here for Team Spirit. They say, Falcons, if you want those finals, you're going to have to come and get it.
says here's that. Knows about an aggressive move here out of Spirit. More informed, thinks twice about going around that corner. Spirit aren't done making moves. This is more than just ramp aggression.
They just haven't played the B side in this half. In the last few rounds, Magix has shut it down, so they're just fine to leave a solo player in that position. Again, Zontix meanders over. Spirit have the right call. Can they connect the shots?
Everything on the timer of just waiting for these smokes to fade, but if Falcons do commit to this A play, they're going in into a Spirit stack. 30 seconds left on this round. Time is becoming a real problem here for the Falcons. Going to force them to commit, force them just to go in to uncharted waters, right in to this stack. Donk, only good for one. Tania's got their back, deals with Tessez on that backstab.
Stay alive.
Odyssey locked in a fight over here, but that bomb's got to go down. He wins his on Shiro. Still bomb loose out in the open. No time for Monacy. No miracle, no angle to work. It's Team Spirit looking to run away with Mirage.
You can't vanquish this team. They look dead in the water. They look done on this stage. They look like they had nothing left, and Donk had 4 kills at halftime, but somehow Spirit are here. From 8-6 down on pistols, that clutch from Magix reignited Team Spirit. They have not lost a round since. Falcons banging their head up against the wall, stack after stack, successful for Team Spirit. And this might all be decided on dust.
Suddenly that smirk from Magix at the end of his clutch gets a whole different meaning. He knew what they were capable of. And now they're going to come and challenge through the apartments. You know this guy can mow you down at this B-bomb site. So Falcons think twice. They've got no other options here, though. The only path is the one right in front of them. Into the hailstorm from Magix.
Gimme, gimme, gimme. I'm getting them all.
Однозначно, Magic
Nothing left in
заслужил.
this for Monacy. Bomb lost. Magic's on his way to an ace. And a Mirage that passed them by in an instant. From close and competitive to Spirit running away with it. And it all happened so fast. Feels only right that it starts with a Magic's clutch. It ends with a Magic's mowdown. And as soon as Monacy rounds this corner, he is a dead man. Team Spirit hold it together. They keep themselves afloat. Donk a non-factor in the start of this game, but individuals there keep it alive long enough to get back online.
You gotta kill the dragon while it sleeps. It is awake, it is roaring to life. Donk is coming back. Magix is leading this team, and the grand final is still up for debate.
Control regained by Spirit, and we are going to distance. Magix turning water into wine in that crucial clutch moment and spraying down Falcons to end it all. Ever since that moment, Yanko, nothing left in the tank for Falcons.
He just loves a good clutch on Mirage, doesn't he? Did it yesterday, he did it today as well, and on a map where Donk was human, Spirit still extend the series.
And another guy that was surprising.
Не было дела до чужой жизни. То есть ты должен быть в постоянной суматохе, ты должен постоянно работать, ты должен...
Ниши, с которых я бы начал вести зарубежный YouTube-канал, будучи новичком. Первое. Ниша про птичек и их природу. На YouTube уже кто-то делал подобное с кошками и собаками. Тема реально залетает, поэтому здесь 3 миллиона просмотров за последние 30 дней. Второе. Путешествие во времени. Делается с помощью нейронок. Автор показывает исторические места, и этот канал также набрал 3 ляма просмотров за текущий месяц. А это, учитывая текущий RPM в этой нише, около 10 тысяч долларов. Третье. Психология людей. Анимации также делаются с помощью искусственного интеллекта. 10 лямов просмотров за последний месяц. Четвертое. Инновации Китая. Затягивает зрителя за счет необычных фактов. РПМ в этой нише доходит до 10-15 долларов. Пятое. Ниша про небоскребы в Америке. Очень кликабельный превью, динамичный монтаж. Аудитория здесь это только американцы. Поэтому здесь потенциально очень высокий доход за 1000.
Nico and M4CK are now both on the scene trying to contain this bomb, and Nico will manage it. CT off, and Nico thought he just won the damn game. He started unplugging everything. He thought he'd done it for G2.
Some say, what are you doing?
Nico and M4CK are both on the scene trying to contain this bomb, and Nico will manage it. CT off, and Nico thought he just won the damn game. He started unplugging everything. He thought he'd done it for G2.
Some say, what are you doing?
Nico,
let's make this right as rain. Let's move out. Counter-terrorists win. They're gonna wish they were never born.
No, dude, the flashbang.
Boost me.
Окей.
Move. Grenade.
Diffusing.
Nice.
Diffusing.
Counter-terrorists win. Oh, it's a piece of cake, so it is.
Boost me, please.
Let's give it to them, boys. Grenade out.
Oh, fucking. Very low.
Bomb has been planted.
Maybe smoke.
Terrorists win.
No, dude, the flashbang.
Right. Nice.
Come on, chop.
Thank you.
Throwing a grenade.
Oh, fucking. Nice. Boost you?
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, fucking.
Sorry.
Now do the flashbang.
Thank you.
Grenade out.
Oh, fucking.
Now do the flashbang.
Enter.
No more talking. Now we fight.
Give me bomb, please. I plant.
Together we can do this. I'm planted.
Oh, fucking. Pull.
Oh, fuck, sorry. I don't see him.
I'm planting the bomb.
Oh, fucking.
Counter-terrorists win. Counter-terrorists win. Move it, move it. Throw in smoke. Activating the bomb.
Fuck.
No, dude, the flashbang.
Let's go. Flashbang. Counter-terrorists win.
No, dude.
Очень важно шагнуть назад, оглянуться вокруг и осознать, как далеко ты зашел. Ты живешь в своих мыслях, ты увидел по
400 миң сатылған, бізден оқушы Сайбек мырза товар бизнесін баштаған, онда біз менен товар бизнесін баштаған ғой. Басында 400
Geçti catarda 3 yol astagfirullah bilek astagfirullah bilek astagfirullah. Я вопрос к вам. По поводу монетизации вообще, в принципе, поговорим, какую страну подключать. Да. Есть два варианта. Первый медиасик. Сама подключил $37 канал на ван
Итак, 4 года терапии за 1 минуту. Вы действительно становитесь тем, о чем думаете. Если вы наполняете ваш разум мусором, вы будете чувствовать себя мусором. А эмоции — это не проблема, друзья, это сигнал. Страх показывает, что на самом деле важно. Гнев подсказывает, какие границы вы пересекли. Тревога означает, что вы зависли где-то в будущем, и это напоминание о том, чтобы вернуться в настоящее. Мотивация не изменит вас, а вот привычки изменят. Меняйте привычки, меняется все остальное. Ваше прошлое — это глава, но не вся история. Поэтому делайте из этого вывод и продолжайте двигаться дальше. Не живите в этом. Особенно, когда кто-то попытается задеть вас этим. Потому что это ваши зеркала, показывающие, что еще внутри вас не зажило. Контролируйте полную иллюзию. И единственная реальная сила, которая у вас есть во всем
Very
этом,
good was
это вы
obviously
сами.
Kerrigan, and even though they won both pissed around.
Ваши мысли формируют вас, а ваши привычки формируют вас и ваш выбор. И это определяет вас. Итак, 4 года терапии за 1 минуту. Вы действительно становитесь тем, если вы наполняете ваш разум мусором, вы будете чувствовать себя мусором. А эмоции — это не проблема, друзья, это сигнал. Страх показывает, что на самом деле важно. Гнев подсказывает, какие границы вы пересекли. Тревога означает, что вы зависли где-то в будущем, и это напоминание о том, чтобы...
Watch out. These boys have got a bit of an arsenal and they don't mind using it. Go, go, go! Incendiary out. Grenade out.
He gonna bomb. Nice.
Move it, move it. Throwing smoke. Throwing a grenade. Counter-terrorists win. Here you go. Move. Laying down smoke. Throwing flashbang. Grenade out. Grenade. Counter-terrorists win. There's no stopping us. Let's go. Smoke. Flashbang. Deploying flashbang. Grenade.
Fuck. Apps. Nice.
Counter-terrorists win. Now you're right on. You're right on.
Бля, не зарегал, я аж стрельнул. Thank you.
Remember, this isn't the killer house anymore. This is throwing fire. Grenade out.
Fuck. Apps.
Incendiary.
Go apps, bro.
Terrorists win.
No, dude, that flashbang.
Чтобы вернуть вернуться в настоящее. Мотивация не изменит вас, а вот привычки изменят.
Даня, учись. Вот он кайлит сейчас. Наблюдай. Наблюдаю. 30 секунд. 2 на Б и Алекс на Б, это плохо. Надо помогать скачать кому-то. Я хочу убивать Алекса на. Хотя не охуели, сейчас дом сами не увидели. Да эти хоров свой телефон, а, пёлся. 3-3, 3-2, а, Даня, учись, вот он кайлит сейчас.
Move it, son. Laying down smoke. Throwing a grenade. All right, all right. Remember, this is bandit country. Grenade out to everyone. Throwing smoke. Deploying flashbang. Grenade out. Counter-terrorists win. Nice. We must work together. Let's go. Flashbang. I'm planting.
Ой, шорт.
Тебе нужно оценить своего тиммейта по 6 ключевым параметрам, от 1 до 99. Мэджикс. Стрельба.
Come on, let's go. Throw in the flashbang. I'm throwing the flashbang. Let's throw in a grenade. Planted.
Oh, fucking.
Counter-terrorists win. You will cry like babies before you die. We have defeated them.
In an instant, but nothing is guaranteed. Falcons still win that round.
Бля, это плохо.
All the Falcons thinking, what a screenshot we just dodged. Lead taken, but you barely feel good about it. That Spirit keeping the pressure on. If damage was their goal, yeah, you feel a little sour. You never had a chance at the defuse, but my word, do you feel good with the results? Go fishing there for damage at the end.
All is fine, Carrigan reassures, but it won't be if they lose this round. Falcons' money dangles in the balance. Donk back on B. Shiro's AWP finally. And he gets up on cap, but they're here as well. They haven't thrown the scaling nades. He might be surprised at the pace of these players. The tag goes through the wall. Falcons might just jump on this though. He's out of position,
Nice.
or rather perfectly placed as Magic's nades land on the head of Falcons. It's such a quick reaction from the captain of Spirit that keeps them in this round. There's about to be Falcons running all over this A site.
Carrigan sees that molly into the door, feels like he's got a timing, but with a double swing, Spirit left nothing to chance. And you know the Shiro AWP is here, you know it's waiting for a chance to get involved. m4CK not quick enough for the trade.
Why give him the fight?
Shiro's just playing to evade. You know how fast m4CK is. Why make it easy? Why give him the chance?
Backdoor shut.
Zontic's here to try and stop this save. Knows that m4CK wants to hold on to that AWP. Isn't allowed by Team Spirit.
I mean, it's looking like a very different Spirit in this third map. They're making moves, their util is landing, players are sacrificing, flashing for each other. It's looking very, very clean right now for Spirits. Winning their first pistol. Falcons still finding 3 rounds. Spirit maximizing damage, putting them again on pistols. Everything's coming up, Team Spirit.
This is a...
Guys. Okay, we're gonna lock this off now, but we need to lock it now. Everyone lock it now, okay? We had our fun, a little bit crazy scrim now.
Alright, serious. The Falcons are in a predicament. This force has come through.
Yeah, it's a wild force to go for, right? Even trusted a gun on a Kiyosuke. Carrigan even donned that scout, but wasn't able to find anything with it. Now it's handed off to m4CK. He might be shocked at the presence of a buy here. Seeing that scout on Carrigan doesn't tell you a hell of a lot. The rifle's still yet to play its hands. Shot from m4CK, info gain. Donk realizes, doesn't have time to deploy util. These are pistols coming in quick. Doesn't make it any easier. Zontic needs results because his team are falling like flies. They have a man trapped, they still can't get him. m4CK with another. And so the risky force buy, a man down in it, 4v5 with the Falcons, and they pull through. This is just a nail-biter of a start. No one feeling comfortable yet at the dawn of Dust 2.
No one is safe at any point in this game. Donk just gets run over there, perfectly placed flashbang, and you see there is just no room for error there in that B bomb site. Zontic is getting played with by the Tunnels player. and hunted down, even punished on the way out. They would have loved that AK. That feels entirely unnecessary here for Tania.
I mean, look, both these squads are doing it, right? They're both going for maximum damage in every one of these 1 rounds. Because this economy battle, it's very protracted, it's very drawn out, but whoever wins it gets off to this dream start on Dust 2. We're 8 rounds in and no one's had that clear edge yet. No one's had that clear breakaway round as both squads are trying to force it.
Ooh, quick out long. Magic's holding it. Donk in the pit, back to his position. As Spirit keep you guessing, you don't know where they're starting. What a time to change positions. In a semi-final of all places. Because if you try and avoid Donk, you don't know where he'll turn up. Positionless CT side here for Team Spirit, catching Falcons off guard. That was a chance, but it's wasted. Donk jumps on it, and m0NESY looks for another massive clutch the Falcons require.
Time is not yet the problem for m0NESY. Still has a lot to work with, but it's positions all across the map owned by Spirit right now.
Oh my goodness.
That drop down fight forced for Zontix.
Crazy. That is crazy.
But a round all the same as these two squads still go blow for blow. Chance at another one of these forces if you wanted to rely on the hero gun again.
That might cut the mustard though, right? Would you really force here? You're going to have like 1 AK max. It's a mess for Falcons. Sure, they have players on low economy, but this is such a high-risk maneuver. This is going to keep digging the trench they're in. They've gone through it before, but this one's even worse.
At this point, you've kind of made your bed, right? You've set that standard that you're going to fight for the money. You're going to fight for the early control, and so they can't back down now. 9 rounds into the T side. They feel like they have to do this. They lose the hero gun to open things up.
There's a max damage nade as well.
M4CK does not get away scot-free with the rifle. Again, a 4v5. I felt like a miracle last time they were able to pull this one off. Is it something you can replicate if you're the Falcons? Or is this Spirit finally taking that edge?
Zontix jiggling, he's got nades to block this B site. Nico Deagle will not connect. m4CK still holding this AK on half health. And Falcons thrust into what feels like an impossible situation. Man down. Couple of smokes remaining. No control of the map, just middle. Spirit don't buy it. They see that mid to be smoked, nothing follows. Karrigan hangs around as they go back to long. Shiro, surely this opening shot is his.
M4CK right into it, right into that orb. And a round that's going nowhere quickly. If kills don't suddenly amount for the Falcons, you've got multiple pairs of eyes staring back at you on this long cross, and that's too much to ask. A shutdown, convincingly so. If all this has been the battle for the wallet, control over the money, Spirit just won it out with that round there.
Yeah, that is a breakthrough round at this point of the game. Falcons have 2K a player, they have minimal loss bonus, they have no damage in the last round against Spirit. They don't have them in any threat. And so Falcons just have to sit in it. It's a perfect time for a timeout from Zonic. But at this point, Spirit are surging ahead in this semi-final on their home map. 20-3 in 2026. Not much worse last year either.
В своем прайме по возрасту, но есть ощущение, что Дон это тот человек, я единственный, в кого верю, что он может преодолеть уровень Зайву.
Simple или Зайву?
That sinking feeling
Тяжелый вопрос.
of acceptance for Falcons, just having to sit back in this round, chat it out.
На сцене.
Так, стрельба, я бы сказал, ее самая хорошая из команды. Я бы сказал 98-99, наверное, 99. Момент, я бы не сказал, что Кайки прям хороший. Я бы сказал 90, наверное. Ковачев, Кайки.
There's just such a threat about losing out. on this money so late in the half. You know, you have one more buy round. If you don't win that, you're taking a force into round 12. You're looking at an 8-4 lead for Team Spirit. There's a tremendous amount of pressure, of weight on this next rifle round for the Falcons. Don't want to feel like you gave it all away, chasing the dragon. Here it's just pistols. Chance for Tanier to feast. It's a little labored, but he's got Shiro close by, so no worries here.
He gets his one, Shiro gets his triple. Lockdown on long. Team Spirit a step closer to their chance to defend the title here in Cologne. Team that have had their own major woes. Frustratingly close game against Vitality back in Budapest in that semi-final. A disappointing outing in Austin following from their Shanghai victory. Rob said Cologne is that only trophy he hasn't won twice. Well, Spirit feeling a similar way. This round makes all the difference.
Yeah, this is the one for all the marbles. Chance for Spirit just to take a super commanding lead, feel mega comfortable. For Falcons, this round is their way out of this nightmare. Donk gonna open, Tanier with another. 3v5, Spirit in full control. And there's not a single pressure point left. They fade away. The gamble right now is Nico out in this B site, trying to keep the round alive. He's got the taps to back it up. Has Nico just saved them with these entries? Donk arrives right when he's supposed to. Now ready at the window. M4CK in the site trying to hold on as m0NESY makes his way over. Does Donk decide to go? They're going to wait. They're going to hold off on this retake because Shiro's a long way away. They don't want to jump the gun here. The only advantage they have is this man advantage. B site, infamously hard to retake.
Trade the flash, send Donk in. Flank coming in.
Window held. m0NESY with eyes on it. They hear the tunnels player. Kiyosuke gets his. m0NESY with the transfer! And in this all-important round, it is the stars of the Falcons that keep them in it.
And Dom says, I left B for this. He started Cat, he found Carrigan. Nico walked through a lurk smoke. He saw the gap. He saw the bigger picture. He knew the only way in. Nico on the extremity and an extremely important round delivered by the Kovac. He opens the door and m0NESY slams it shut in Spirit's face.
When Nico from bottom of the board gives you a 2K like that to reignite a must-win 3v5, you can't fail to capitalize. Now they get a bit of wind in their sails, chance to puff their chest out. 4v4 here with Tanier reclaiming one. And their eyes firmly fixed on no place but B.
Oh dear.
Donk dead, leaves Zontix here alone. Kiyosuke providing the openers. Doesn't feel like his job is done. Tanier fast through the tunnels. There's a spot for m0NESY. That smoke causes a whole host of problems.
Donk's
can't wait.
Donk's head in hands. That smoke comes down. You see him on the camera. He puts his head in his hands. He knows this is impossible. You can't win this retake. You are blocked by 3 smokes.
You've got to hope for a major failure of protocol, a major individual step up. Magix and Tanier start to claw their way back into this. This was meant to be an impossible round.
Nice, bля.
It's so close. But Team Spirit with milliseconds.
Nice, bля. Nice, Nir. Nice.
Donk had given up. He thought that round was over. And yet somehow, someway, Spirit prevailed.
There's the flash, that's going to catch Crims out, they're going to push on through, M4CK gets one, but Crims with a spray down, he gets himself the triple, and Fnatic are not done yet.
Can you believe it?
A sinking feeling for the Falcons, a position Nico and m4CK are all too familiar with. This duo semi-finals has been the height, and with Spirit holding a lead, playing as close to positionless CS as you've ever seen, Donk roaming around the map. It's a style that was always hypothesized, rarely put into practice. Bringing this out now in a major semi-final took serious balls.
Yeah, you could feel the Falcons didn't want to just go for the B-slam after B-slam that so many teams do. They felt like Donk was there every time he was not. He was everywhere. Cat, lower, long, B. Donk, a nightmare for Falcons. Shiro and Tanir, dependable upon this third map. And now Falcons must play their best half yet.
Until Dust 2 started, they had every single pistol in this series to fall back on. Spirit finally bucked that trend here at the dawn of Dust 2. This could be your lifeline if you're the Falcons. You want all the others, but this one matters most. m4CK, backstab, snares through Team Spirit. Zontic's clutch, they're demanding a hell of a lot, and he can't manage it. Falcons close in, and with that, a lifeline has been presented.
They look dismayed at halftime. They look defeated. That will invite a new energy into this second half. And a new task for m4CK to call his way out of this game again. So many rounds is this major run for Spirit. Stage 2, they lost 10 rounds in 3 matches. Ever since that point, it has been overtimes, it has been third maps, it has been never-ending games. m4CK has really been put through the ringer at this major. Time and time again, held his head high. Kept them in Mirage. The Dust 2 that feels destined to go the distance to find our grand finalist.
You're looking at the Falcon squad right now. You're loving what Kiyasuke and m4CK are bringing to the table, but a curse has hung over Nico at these majors for the longest of times. In the beginning, it's that he couldn't lift the trophies, had 2 stabs at it in finals, but as time's gone on, that curse has gotten worse. It's been semis at best.
Copenhagen to Shanghai. Felt favored.
So you don't want him quiet here in the deciding map. Chance for a shutdown up against the pistols just to build a bit of confidence up. Nice for Tesses, who has been quiet here on map 3. A tie game now, that pistol providing a way back in for the Falcons. But in come the guns for Team Spirit. This is what they've been waiting for. No risky force, no fight for early control. Only AWP in the server right now belongs to m4CK. Shiro doesn't get to don his yet.
Yeah, almost 60% of the rounds Team Spirit win on this map are off the back of a T side. So in the perfect place, you'd like to think. This presence is all but a ruse. With Tanir and Zontic holding the tunnels. That is the way back in. Donk doing a lot, throwing all the util, getting them up catwalk. m4CK keeps it coming, but Falcons are boosting out behind the smoke. He saw something on that jump. Danger, danger for Nico as he's felled by m4CK. B hit coming in.
Get all that info. Feel like they're out of position. You go quickly. Kiyasuke, next man to rotate over.
Messy.
He can't find a thing.
So messy.
Carrigan dead. m4CK thinking about saving, and even that door might get closed right here. Shiro gets his orb. Spirit get their lead. You don't wait long for Spirit to arrive on this T side.
They just pry everything away, every advantage, every gun, every shred from the Falcons. Donk double entry, straight to the head of Kiyosuke. And of course, Shiro finds his orb. As Falcons can feel it slipping through their fingers, more pistols in play.
This gap is going to get wider. The task in front of the Falcons going to get harder. As Spirit go from strength to strength on a comfortable half, on a comfortable map. No resistance here as this stack looks to get dodged. Still the world this ends in a mid to be. Maybe if Nico can hold his own, stop Magic's. They're already out over towards middle. This is nothing more than a ruse from the captain right now. There's a shot for Kiyosuke.
Капец дигла ставит.
So Magic's has a lot of room out of the catwalk, and they're going to start to reconsider. They're looking to dodge the stack right now. Another good move from Magic's in this mid-round. Nico is the only point of resistance, and he's been spotted, locked in a duel he didn't want to take. Rifles retrieved, but Spirit try and force this advantage. Bomb now planted. He's back into a 3-on-3. Nades find Carrigan as he arrives on shore, and so the prospect of going for this out the window with that kill. Spirit dodged the stack, Spirit dodged the danger, and continue homing in on these grand finals.
It really is just fun to watch Magic's move on these T sides. He's so often putting himself in the most important position, finding these gaps, going on little lugs. Look at that Mirage round yesterday, a set call that we've seen Spirit even run a couple of times at this major, where he just rotates off of a ramp with a bomb and walks into an MTB bomb site. He is fine to put himself in those pivotal positions, and he finds a gap in this round again. B-stack avoided. Beautiful dig shot for Kiyosuke, but it matters not. As Falcons are out-positioned on their eco. They look to Zonic for answers again. Another rifle round, another chance. Spirit do it all with no one looking over their shoulder.
Здесь появились обновленные зоны отдыха, новые развлечения, аттракционы для детей и взрослых. Ребята, честно, очень интересно.
We're just running out of time. That clock is ticking down. If Falcons do want to recover this. The Spirit feel like they're only picking up momentum. Nico still sitting bottom of the board for the Falcons. Yet to really find his place in this game. Had that one lurk out towards B. But you've been looking at the young guns to be the difference makers. Kiyosuke with an opening. Feeling that pressure to perform, forcing these fights out through middle. Nico wrapping back long side. They missed this timing on Tania. Now he can sit here. He can be very, very patient because the bulk of this hit is coming in on the catwalk. You can wait for them to go first, and you're going to be in a power position to try and shut down this long side.
No, Carrigan.
Not aware about this cross. He's going to walk right into Tania's crosshair. And he plays the trigger discipline. Doesn't just want the one. Worried that swell from the crowd could have given something away. He takes his freebie. Monacy never saw them crossing. And Nico now in a world of hurt. P.S.CK trying to close in up the ramp side, drop on them.
Блять, дебил ты кусок.
And now left to Shiro. You weren't expecting it to go this wrong if you're Team Spirit. You thought you had Falcons right where you wanted them. 3 players in this site. Tap on that bomb, forces a swing, and each missed shot gonna cost you dearly. Shiro won't get them off that defuse in time. Falcons are able to recover with a huge helping hand from P.S.CK.
Бля,
This kid trying to move mountains to keep Falcons in contention for those finals.
He feels the burden of responsibility, and boy is he delivering, forcing so many engagements on this CT side, putting himself into positions to succeed. P.S.CK right there when Falcons need him. Keep them neck and neck with Team Spirit in this game. What a monumental step up for a young player on only his second major stage. Rivaling Spirit's best. P.S.CK leans back into that B-bomb site. Spirit get their mid-control they bargained for. The smoke to put out a pre-Molotov, but Magix goes for the jiggle and Monacy forces shot. That's all Magix wanted. Push that all back. The pressure on this A site as Spirit eye up a different destination.
Magix has read the setup like a book in this round. He was ready for everything, ready for the AWP, ready for the nade. He knew the protocols, he knew what was going to happen. And now likely aware that the stack for the Falcons is on the other end of the map.
Still, P.S.CK is in position.
Damage done, big damage of that. P.S.CK, the walking wounded, 9 HP. Now you need a bit of help from Tesses. More than one, feels like it's enough. They stop this spillover through the B site. And with the momentum sucked clean out of Spirit, nowhere safe to turn, Falcons tie it up.
Resilience we have not seen from any other Falcons roster. Still, they keep themselves in this semi-final. Unbelievable. A missed opportunity for P.S.CK, and it matters not. Tesses is that rock in this B-bomb site.
Just a captain's player through and through, right? Having to try and be that safe pair of hands where everyone else gets a bit more freedom. He does not.
Carrigan's got to give it up. He doesn't want to, but that smoke missed. So Tanir can just walk outdoors here. They've got a corner smoke. Spirit have some support to get into position. This is not what Falcons bargained for, considering the retake utility. But Spirit are already out and about, pulling around at long.
You still don't have any answers here, right? You don't really know if this was all a ruse out towards long, and they've thrown in this retake util. Looks like they want to try and fight for it. This round decided on a skirmish at long. There's that molly. Traps a player, but Tanir moves forward. Nico with the first. Can't afford to just be a one and done. The aim is shaky. Monacy does what he can.
Op's got a gun.
The shot. Now they're closing in. Tech9's getting closer. Monacy provides. Still Donk is armed, and where Donk is armed, he's dangerous. They're so focused on... And with Donk hitting shots like that, a dream round in front of Spirit, only one player left. He's gonna try and challenge. Doesn't know where Shiro is in any of this round.
He wouldn't, would he?
Walk in that smoke. Would it be a death sentence? Tess says nails the first. Now he hears the footsteps. Is he really here to bail Falcons out? The Renaissance on the line. Falcons in the lead.
Spirit had everything going for them. A a hero rifle put them in contention. Donk thrust them into the limelight, and still Tesses, the rock Spirit's world. 10 rounds now to the Falcons. This felt like this had slipped through their fingers. Again, they keep them coming. 3 rounds in a row, Spirit up the pace.
They felt like they found their pressure point, right? They like the results out here towards long. So they go and take this space early. They're not worried about the resistance from Karrigan nor Nico in this position. And so a foothold already taken. Bomb still with Shiro. Links back up with Zontix over here at B. And Magic sends the rest of his team away. Only one player here for the Falcons, while Magix puts the pressure on the other side of the map.
Well, Tess says, you have showed up when the Falcons need you. But is this one asking too much? As Magix fakes the long side, a 1v4 on this site. Donk coming in for the kill.
Great timing on the smoke drop, but they're coming right through that. Tesses in hot water. And Donk is quick to close in. Backstab opportunity now for Magix. Went from selling this lurk, potentially doing big damage. Karrigan's coming through. Karrigan's coming through.
Блять, долбоёбы.
What a roller coaster. And we're still there off this wild ride. And Shiro and Magix. Oh, now just Shiro. Makes it across, but there's an enemy in the sight. He's not aware. Nico shuts it down. Karrigan's on his feet. Falcons are closing in.
Karrigan has just saved the game with a heroic individual play. Magix makes the perfect call. And Karrigan throws caution to the wind. Chaos through the smoke. The Danish captain bails Falcons out. Is that the round?
Spirit cannot believe what they just saw. They cannot believe that's the round that might have cost them everything. They picked the right bomb site, the lurk had its desired effect, and a hero play from Karrigan has put Falcons within touching distance of those finals.
Oh, it would be so Spirit just to punch a pistol round in this B bomb site and pick it up, wouldn't it? Is the firepower there? Can they break through?
Kiyasuke here this time, tries to fade away into the smoke, in behind enemy lines, but can't find a thing.
There it is!
Pistols with all the entries. Nico makes his way over, but he's the only guy fighting for this. No one else is nearby. He just gives it all away. What? Called. Falcons have to ride it off. Team Spirit with an instant bounce back.
Just a middle finger in your face. Team Spirit still here, surging towards that grand final. Unbelievable. It was their only option. A required entry. Spirit run it through that B site. They come hunting for guns. Slowly moving in, knowing taking this orb out is something that Falcons may not be able to afford. Karrigan holds the line. Shots connect. m4CK just needs to live, and he can't even do that. Donk drops that, takes it for himself. And Team Spirit around behind. There is more twists and turns in this semi-final.
Not saving those guns has cost you a buy. m4CK had a lot of extra money though, so you come into this with one thing and one thing only. It's m4CK on a hero AWP. Posted and waiting for a mid-peak that Shiro will not give him. This is a weapon that Spirit think they removed. They don't know exactly the money on Falcons. I don't know if they're aware that m4CK has this AWP in this round. How much much difference can one man, one gun make?
If you find it, you can avoid it. As long as Spirit don't get that information too late in the round, if they see it on the long cross, they can bail back to a mid to B. They know they have advantage. We saw Falcons do similar things when they found Doc's position. Team Spirit, do they only find out when it's already too late, when they're committed with this execute, stacking this site? Team Spirit coming in. m4CK, these are not easy shots, especially not with smokes and flashes in your face, but he has got to do it. That's what he's here for.
Tries to get across. He's picked his position. There's no second guessing it now. This is gonna be all m4CK. First shot connects, but that's gonna be a sign of things to come. Spirit making their move, closing in, and now he's feeling the pressure. Another miss for m4CK. Won't be able to make up for it. Third miss, and that's it.
Бомбу надо ставить, придурки.
Go right into the belly of the beast, and they live to tell the tale.
Everybody home, and Spirit a victim one by one. This game has given so much, and can you believe it's going to come down to these final 2 rounds? Two teams demanding, deserving of that final, but only room for one. Whose destiny will it be?
Бля, откуда у них деньги, бля?
Is NiKo fated to never find that major trophy? Can Karrigan drag them all the way? Will Spirit defend their title? Our answers are right in front of us.
Pressure hits harder for the Falcons right now because they are all in. This is all their money. If they lose this, they are broke. Spirit have a chance to close, and there would be nothing in it for the Falcons fighting back with pistols. And so if you want that nice, easy route at the end of a brutal best of 3, win this round, Team Spirit. Magix has called an absolute blinder. He's been keeping pace with Karrigan, a veteran IGL. One of the most revered captains in this space. This is Magix's first outing as a captain at a major. And so he has to do his best call yet. Any trick up your sleeve, any round that just feels comfortable, feels right, this is the test, this is the time.
First look plays, Tanir gets his entry, long locked off, m4CK, he can make up for it. He has to make up for it. On his own in this site, NiKo not far away as Spirit erupt.
Full blind, they've already crossed, m4CK able to adjust. How many can he take with him? There's the help from NiKo. Oh, m4CK! Prevail! The must win! The round that might have shaped it all! m4CK is in an uncomfortable spot every step of the way!
But until that server is shut down, you are not safe. Your job is not done. Spirit, bring the pace again.
They try and end this with a very fast pace. They're looking for overtime. And they go quickly out to these long doors. They have no position anywhere else on the map.
It's all or nothing.
And that's Falcons discovering this right now. They have cleared the tunnels. They know where Spirit are.
Бля, сзади идут. Бля, Спирит проиграет, оказывается.
Look at the call, look at the reinforcements. 4 strong out towards this A bomb site as Spirit are closing in.
Falcons could not have more info.
This is the best chance you've ever had since being on this roster. at making the finals, stacking the right place. Now it's down to the shots. m4CK gets rid of Donk. Spirit's big name won't play in round 24. NiKo barreling through the Molotovs. And from down bottom of the board, he's just put up a big double. But the job's not done. It's handed off now to k0suke. The man that Spirit once owned. They give up to the Falcons, they hand them a loaded gun and they take it away!
Найс, блядь, найс!
Breakthrough! Overtime secured! The game that kept on
Блядь.
Across every map of this series, not a second of certainty, not a single guarantee, no advantage too much. We wait for our answers.
Это шанс, блядь, Спирита, блядь.
Spirit's resilience. It is unshakable, it is unquestionable. Hundreds of rounds of play across just a few BO3s. Spirit have got a few more in them. m4CK pressured on this B site, tries to escape. Donk does not finish his job. It's a 5v4 for Falcons in round 25. m4CK's position known. Does that send you elsewhere or into this B site? A site you know is not stacked.
It's the call from Spawn. They wanted to end up this way. They had Zontix here earlier, fell prey to that m4CK orb. But this is where it was always destined to go for Team Spirit. They know about the AWP. m4CK tries to drop into the site, but that molly forces him to concede position.
And it's getting closer. They wait.
As Tanir closes in.
Ай, бля!
For k0suke, gets rid of that flank. Now they're set up.
Whoa!
Meant to put this down. Magix has kept them in the conversation. Magix has kept them in this. And to death by a flying k0suke, and Shiro shot out of it.
Hardest site to retake. Falcons do not let it get that far. They keep the pressure on in that B bomb site. While Spirit try to set positions, Falcons uproot them. First round of overtime in their pocket. Such important cover from k0suke.
If he doesn't get that, Tanir has a double right there. They are side by side, rubbing shoulders at the car. That is a Spirit round through and through. And so Falcons try and pull a bit of a bluff here. They feel like after that result over at B, there's no way that Spirit go back to it.
Still a very quiet map, but they kind of start scrambling back. k0suke moving from that long position. He is trying to cross back. It's too late. Spirit are jumping the gun.
No time for util, no time to think. You don't get a moment of respite at this solo B defender. Aids find Donk. That's how they lose the point, man.
They go.
And NiKo's looking to come through. Flashbang out of his team, send him into the site. It all slows, but only for a moment. Shiro. k0suke, relentless aggression. And the rest of the Falcons don't follow through. He's done enough. m4CK and Karrigan, they've got one kill between them and a streak of rounds in this overtime. They decide to make this next move very carefully. And that has given time to Tanir.
Is he cooking or is he burning the dish? Back to check tunnels, recommit to B. It's not a flank round the world for Tanir. He wants to play this site out, but that smoke fades. Karrigan's sightline opens. Saw some AWPing from him on Anubis. Gonna have to pull that back. Tanir could initiate. Time is not on his side. He is running out of options.
Now they know, and they're going to play quickly here. Straight through those doors, facing him together. Missed shot from Karrigan, but so much has to go right. And with Tanir falling short, Falcons chain together rounds in overtime. m4CK and Carrigan hold their composure. And now Spirit arrive at this third in OT with a broken bite. On-Plant goes some way to leveling that out, but this is a golden opportunity for the Falcons to go flawless.
And sure, Spirit won their own shocking retake of this B-bomb site at the end of the first half of regulation, but Falcons know the answer to these B hits. It's not let them get to post-plants. It's not let them get comfortable in B. Every time Spirit have gone for these B-pops, if Falcons have players nearby, they will charge window, they will charge door, they keep the pressure on. This team is playing aggressive. They are playing to win. Another move made, m4CK in lower. m4CK stays aggressive with him, side by side.
Oh, missed shot, but no punish. Starting to leave m4CK in a bit of a vulnerable spot, so does well to get out of there.
Oh dear.
Everyone's so tense here. Falcons know the chance in front of them, the idea that you could go flawless on the half, give yourself so many opportunities to close this, that's massive. For Spirit feeling like they need anything to hold on to.
Nico's in a perfect position here. But actually, it might go back. Zontics re-enters a tunnel. Spirit sign up for a mid to B, and m4CK again called into question. Him and Tess says on this B-bomb site against the entirety of Spirit. Spirit needing a single round in this half of overtime.
Nico spam connects. So already a man down. You're starting this B takeoff on shaky ground. m4CK able to withstand. More than that, what if he thrives? Magix, he's had some unbelievable rounds, but this is feeling like one step too far. m4CK puts him down. Falcons go flawless. 3 opportunities, 3 swings at those finals.
How many will be enough for the Falcons? This is their chance. This is their destiny. This is their opportunity. And it is in their hands. A Carrigan T-side half. A chance to call these superstars over the line. Something Falcons could never do. A team with an empty trophy cabinet. A team with a checkbook out of pages. But was it money well spent? Spirit have shown unshakable resilience across the major. This feels like a bridge too far. $15,000 people, you can hear the pin drop as everyone waits on the opening frag.
That flash signals the go-ahead. That flash signals the push. They're coming to Donk on his bomb site. Gotta put up numbers. Oh! Nothing found on this B-hole.
Surely that's it.
And the promise of those finals might finally be delivered. They are right there. Spirit out of time. Spirit out of chances. The hardest retake in Counter-Strike. That's what's in front of them. And as Falcons wait, they rub their hands together. Years in the making, years in the waiting. This is their moment. Those finals are right there, and you've just got to reach out and grab it. There's the killing blow. And Falcons reach new heights. Never before seen with this roster. A fairy tale run. They beat the world #1. They beat the heavy-hitting Team Spirit. They defy every expectation. 60 days since he joined this roster. 60 days for Carrigan to work his magic, and he reinvigorates this super team. resilience the likes they have never shown before. Come the turn of Game 3, it's Keisuke, it's m4CK, it's these young guns that get Falcons through it.
Yeah.
And now half a decade on for NiKo since his last final, he will make another appearance with Carrigan by his side, a chance once more to fight for a major trophy.
Reunited from Boston to Stockholm and now Cologne, it must be different. Team Spirit, their prodigy versus Falcons' protege. And today, the defending champions here in the Cathedral of Counter-Strike Full Shorts. An incredible run from Team Spirit. Resilience never shown before. A bright future for this roster. But today is not about them. It is the Falcons forcing their way into the finals.
Well, the sort of series that I feel you need smelling salts afterwards. It was stressful to watch. What was that like to play in?
Oh, it was great. Finally at a major. Last time in Shanghai, it was, we lost 13-11. This time overtime. I remember this in Shanghai, I'll never forget. And when we came to overtime, I was like, this is how it's supposed to be. And the way we managed to win 4 rounds in a row, I'm so impressed by the team.
It was amazing overtime. What is your heart rate doing? You get that plant at the end. You know it's a hard retake. You know they've only got a couple of players left. What are you saying to the team, and what is your heart rate doing?
I mean, we just have to follow through what we're doing. I mean, this team is so good. I said when I joined, this team is special. I think we're showing how many times it looks bad, but we managed to come back. And when we're getting the highest pressure you can get, yesterday's from Vitality, today from Spirit, we can withstand that pressure. And it just feels natural to be in these games.
Yeah, it feels natural to be in these games. Feels natural now to be in a grand final of a major here in Cologne as well. I mean, you've done so much in your career over the years. We've seen you win, we've seen you at different teams, you've been successful. What does what you're doing right now compare to that?
I have no idea. Right now, it's hard to believe that 2 months ago, was not supposed to be at the Cologne Major. Now I'm here in front of this amazing crowd and making entertaining games. And tomorrow there's a grand final. Thank you very much, guys.
Yeah, what a grand final it's going to be. I mean, the storyline is a first major for NiKo, a final ever won from Fallen. I mean, tomorrow's going to be something special.
Oh, it's going to be special. I think this is my fourth CS2 major. I would like to win one now. I think I have been waited a few times now, so but Fear is playing great. We managed to come through this bracket, but final is a 50-50, I always say it. And tomorrow is going to be a very tough game again.
And what is it like playing against Fallen? I mean, you've been jousting with him for years now, years and years and years, so many different legacies both of you are leaving. What has it been like taking him on?
I mean, he has done a fantastic job in Furia. What can I say? I have huge respect for him, and I think he has huge respect for me. We were there in the beginning, fighting each other, and we are still both fighting with people complaining about age, but yet both of us are in the major final, so I don't think age matters that much. Maybe only on scoreboard.
And if he's watching right now, what do you want to say to him?
Let's have some fun tomorrow. I always love playing him, and let the best man win.
I love it. Congratulations. It's a major final for this man right here. Carrigans and Falcons are your grand finalists.
The miracle man for Falcons. We all thought Carrigan was missing out on his 22nd Counter-Strike major after FaZe's failure, but now he leads Falcons to their first ever major grand final. The first for m4CK and Keisuke, a second shot for TeZuS, and a third chance for NiKo at the trophy that has always evaded him. An incredible showing here tonight that just feels like a date with destiny. We do have m4CK up here joining us on the desk. Can you just describe your emotions right now?
I'm so emotional, guys. I'm so happy. It was a very tense game, very pressured game, to be honest. And we were doing a lot of things that could have gone wrong, you know, but they worked out, you know, they worked out.
You said when you joined us up here on the desk, it's down to this man that we see on the screen. Explain that perspective.
Magic man. The aura coming from him every round when he's doing something, you always believe it's gonna work out, you know. And those things that he was doing on being doublers, jumping through the smoke, you know, doing these kind of things, somehow it just works for him. And I don't know, I'm just so happy. I don't know how to explain.
I mean, ever since Carrigan joined, you guys have played 9 overtime maps, and you won 8 out of the 9 after this Spirit series. I mean, before with Falcons, you just wouldn't see that sort of a resilience. Is it really just down to him and what he brings?
I don't know. Could be. I mean, everything is working for. I mean, all the things that we're doing, he's calling, we listen, we are also adapting, and I think we're just enabling ourselves a little bit more in the game, you know.
What about now the fact that you're in your first major playoff? Like, how does everyone feel? Like, you know, you're going to be playing in the Cologne and it's a major playoff, and just tell me about how does it feel?
I don't know. It feels insane. I just always like to play on the stage. It just that's what's not motivating me, but pushing me, you know, to perform better and play in front of the crowd as well. And the Lanxess Arena, I played here in 2023 when we won Cologne, and we know how to win. And just arena is insane. It's so many people here supporting us, watching the teams that they support. Feels amazing.
I want to go back to Carrigan because, you know, I think we can all see what he's doing inside the server, and you just explained very well that he's a magic man at moments, right?
Yes.
What has he done for you guys outside the server? Because I think Danny has also been talking about that he brings a lot of good mood, and he's also elevated